Hello everybody and welcome back to Purple Plays Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. In the last part, we finished off Neverland, Deep Space, and we fought Master Ericus. And Terra finally realized how much of a prick Xehanort is, and now we're going after him. So, to run a few things down, I did do a little bit of grinding for more skills, and although I didn't really meld much, I did find everything I wanted, as you can see through some of my skills now. I now have Meteor, and I have Ars Solum, the one skill I've been trying to get from the very beginning. I did not realize how rare it was until I found it in a chest in Neverland. Speaking of chests, I have all of them from the Land Departure, Castle of Dreams, Dwarf Woodlands, Enchanted Dominion, Mysterious Tower, Destiny Island doesn't have any, Radiant Garden, Disney Town, Olympus Coliseum, Deep Space, and Neverland. So 100% all across the board. It wasn't hard finding half of these chests. I mean, you either have to have high jump to get them, or places like Radiant Garden you have to go back to because the area where you may have fought a boss or two will be accessible to just roam, and there'll be chests in there. But now we have the Keyblade Graveyard. So before I go in here, I just want to make sure I got everything set up. I'm gonna keep these on no matter what. This isn't gonna be my complete set. I'm going to get rid of Thundaga and Limit Storm, but I think I'm gonna keep Quake, Meteor, and Ars Solum because they are very good moves. I would put Chaos Blade on here, but I don't think I'm going to. It's just not... I don't think it's worth it. I feel it doesn't do as much damage as I thought it did. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put Sonic Drive and see how that goes. But I'll do that after I level up Thundaga. I forgot to close my window.
What I do for friendship.
Keyblade Graveyard. So I'll show off the Chaos Ripper real quick just to show people how it is, but otherwise we're gonna stick with the one that I'm using right now, Ends of the Earth. I also did get a new one called Dark Gnaw. This is what you get from the Mirage Arena, but it's not the best one you get. It's something that you should probably look into like halfway through because it's better than Mark of a Hero, and that it gives you extra magic, but it does have a shorter reach. And here we have Chaos Ripper, which gives you a lot of strength but -2 magic, which is very awful. It does have a very good reach though. I'll be showing it off in a couple of battles, and then I'm just going to say no. So about 2 battles in the Typhoons. Pretty much the Keyblade Graveyard is the same with each character. I mean, I think this is what I meant to get. I think the layout is different, maybe, but otherwise it's pretty much the same place. I mean, most of the places are the same, I think. The layout does change for some characters because they go through different areas. I know for a fact Aqua gets to explore a bit more just because of one of her skills. But that's not for here. Well, I don't know. Anyways. Let's show off some new skills. That's our Solum. I will close my window in just a second if you heard that. I also learned a new Finnish command, Dark Stars 2. I have another one called Explosion that I haven't even seen myself, but I'm probably not going to put it on. Because there's one after this, and if I get it, more power to me. Here we have Quake, but I think we already showed that one off.
Want some? Let's go.
Alright. And then I'll show off one more fight with this little bad boy. Too bad it's not a different fight. And then after that I'm swapping back.
Want some?
Oh wait, oh, I haven't shown off Meteor. I can show that off. If they're not doing a lot of damage though, it's because of this damn Chaos Ripper not giving me enough magic to work with.
Take that.
Yeah, that should have done a lot more damage.
Thunder.
Let's see how well my damage output is with this Ends of the Earth. His true Keyblade.
Thunder.
Much better. So if you don't use any magic, then Chaos Ripper would be great for you. Otherwise, yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna put on Kiraja. If I can find it. Oh, I have Blizzaga. Neat. Wait, if I can find it, right there. And a part of me wants to put on another Firaja. Or another Kiraja, I'm sorry. But I actually want Sonic Blade, if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Surprisingly, that only leaves me with two specific moves to work with that are more focused on physical attacks. But that's okay. Because these magic attacks are actually pretty powerful.
Want some?
Come on, you. I mean, if I get rid of any of them, it might be Meteor, because Quake is really good. Even against boss fights, it just, like, keeps them suspended in the air. Meteor, I don't know how well it will do. So I'll say this much, if the final boss gives me issues where Meteor's not working, I'll replace that so I can have more to work with. Sonic Blade, I think, is a must.
So long. Heal.
Fur, get off of my playthrough. Didn't he do that in the... No, that was at at the Enchanted Dominion. I don't know why I thought it was on my Ventus playthrough. Nope. I wanted to get that first. And just all this power, man. I love it. I know I'm a little over leveled for it, but I don't feel bad about it either. I think we're done. Nope, we got one more.
You're done.
And that should take care of all the tornadoes. Which means we only have the final boss left. I'm honestly not sure if I can do this with just one Kiraja, so I'm going to be trying out Meteor. And again, if it doesn't work out that well, then I'm going to swap it. Here's your last Moogle. Buy if anything you want, if there is anything. I can get Limit Storm thanks to something I found in a chest, and Warp, which eliminates an enemy, but it does not give you the experience. I think you can combine it with Blackout and make something called Sacrifice, but I don't recall very well. Here's your last save if you need it. I'll be right back. Alright. I think I'm ready. As ready as I'll ever be. I think there's one last thing I haven't shown off, and that's some of my other skills. And Fire Boost and Thunder Boost just going to waste, because I could probably put on Thunder Surge and just destroy this boss even more. But we'll see how it goes. I'm not looking forward to it, really. Dark Screen will help me a little bit. I also got a new skill called EXP Chance, where it doubles the EXP I receive when my HP falls below 25%. A very good skill early on. Not so much here at endgame, but whatever. One thing before I enter is that, yes, I did mention that I did go through the Mirage Arena to get that Darknog Keyblade, and you'll be seeing the Mirage Arena in Aqua's playthrough, so, you know, don't think I cheated you or anything. Although you do get different Keyblades in there, it does get a little tedious going in and out of that place, trying to get your rank up and stuff, so I'll explain more of it later. I just wanted to bring it up just cuz. This is, let's see, is this the only difference with the cutscene? I don't think it is.
I was told the master was struck down.
Yes, that's right. I was stupid and helped Xehanort do it. The master, he tried to hurt Ben. I only fought because I wanted to protect him. But I was tricked. Xehanort set the whole thing up. Also, he could awaken the darkness inside me.
And this is why I chose Ventus first.
Xehanort wants me and Benitez to fight. Make some kind of Keyblade.
Because this just comes out of
Master
nowhere,
said we
really.
can't let that happen. And he tried to destroy me for it.
Keyblade?
I still don't know exactly what it is. But it scares me to death. Even just the thought of it.
I mean, the thing is that when it comes to Terra's narrative, I feel that there's hints of what's going on. Like, there's something wrong with Terra. And although you're never given an idea of what's going on, at the same time, you get more of an idea than whatever the hell Ventus is talking about. Because you don't meet Ventus, like, at all outside of Radiant Garden. And the intro, obviously. At least with Ventus, he meets Aqua here and there and hears about like what Terra's been doing. So you have an idea of what's going on, but with Terra, you're just experiencing his story, and then when Ventus comes along, it's like, I'm sorry, did they say Keyblade right? Why is there an X in it? And you didn't even meet Vanitas. Vanitas is the one that eggs on Ventus to leave home. And again, it centers around Terra. So I feel that it's better to start off with Ventus, because at the very least you get an idea that something's not right and you want to find Terra to make sure he's alright. Whereas with Terra, he's just going on his path and doesn't give a shit about Ventus or Aqua in that regard. I mean, he does, and like, you know what I mean. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this cutscene, because it's pretty much the same.
I'm asking you, as a friend. Just put an end to me.
And there's not really a mention of Kingdom Hearts at all, and he just makes it pop up. At least I assume so. We get no explanation as to what the hell that is, really.
Admirably done. I knew this was a journey you could make. Over the unseen wall that divides darkness and light. And I was not wrong, Terra.
My friend, Ven. You tell me, Xehanort. What did you do to him?
Why, I did him a favor and freed the darkness inside him. Alas, poor Ventus never had the fortitude for such strenuous trials.
Xehanort!
Here we go, final boss time. And this is the only time that Terra fights Vanitas.
So long!
Meteor! Oh shit.
Suffer! Let's go.
Too slow. Too slow.
I'll show you fucking slow. I'll show you slow all the way to the fucking bank.
Take that! You're done!
Fucking old man. That's just the easy part.
Go take what Ventus owes you, and take Aqua's life.
And we'll never fight him again. as Terra.
You see how powerless you are to save them. Savor that rage and despair. Let it empower you.
You will pay, Xehanort. Was my master? No. My father, Eric, is not enough for you? Leave my friends alone!
Yes, boy, that's it. More. Let your whole heart blacken with anger.
Sink into everlasting darkness. Put on the dark impulse. Ah. Where'd he go? Oh no, you don't. Ow. Oh, jeez. He's exploiting my weakness.
Let's go.
That I am allergic to magic. Oh, shit. Oh, I can use magic too. Earth magic, to be precise.
Take that. You're done.
Yes.
You're done. Want some?
Meteor.
Only now have I truly won.
I don't know about that. You just got meteored.
Oh, there. You see?
I don't know if I should take my eyes off.
The Keyblade has been forged.
Ben!
And now, Terra, it is time for the final union.
What?
At last, our moment is here. Out with the old and brittle vessel, and in with a younger, stronger new one. I swore I would survive, and be there to see what awaited beyond the Keyblade War. And now it is your darkness that shall be the arc that sustains me!
I'm pretty sure I could have moved out of the way from that.
This heart belongs again to darkness. All worlds begin in darkness, and also end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came.
Nice golden eyes and a bitchin' looking Keyblade. But we're not done here. Too bad we don't get to play as Evil Terra.
Your body submits. Your heart succumbs. So why does your mind resist?
This is our true final boss right here, and he's a bitch to fight. Defeat Xehanort and take your body back. Or take back your body, whatever. I am not looking forward to this guy. Look familiar, don't it? Yeah, he's using our Solum. He also has my dash, although he uses Dark Haze. He also uses Payback Fang, too. And it's not because it's because he's copying my moveset. Dark Volley and all this stuff. He always starts off with this moveset. Our Solum, Quake, Meteor, Payback Fang, Dark Volley. If anything, I actually copied his moveset because I had this in mind, because I knew I could do it. Ow. And I fucked up. I should have just stayed and took the hits. But that's okay. It's just one of many fights right here. Come on, you son of a bitch. I don't know why he gets priority. Ugh. He also has that command style. Ah. See, he has Quake too. He does use Meteor as well. Probably not the same way, but he still uses it. Oh my god! And I think he used Cure. I heard the prompt for it. I don't like him. I really don't.
Enough!
Come on. Let's fucking go already! You bitch. Oh, motherfucker. Ow! Oh my god, you fucking cheap bastard. I thought I could at least deflect it or something. Maybe I have to hit it or be right there before it explodes. Just stay, just stay, just stay. Oh, come on. Ugh. I really need that second one. Oh, fuck me. And I had the Dark Impulse thing on. No, fuck off. I don't know. Not what I wanted to do, but okay. Ah, fucking asshole. Oh my god, he keeps teleporting now. Got him. Fuck. God damn it! That move is fucking bullshit.
Enough! Yield!
Oh, I didn't expect to go that far, especially if you wanted to start off with a damn shot lock. I'll start off with one then. Come on. The max is just for extra. I don't really care about getting that extra. Come on, you fucking old piece of shit. Fuck you. Just had to hold it for a little bit. Oh, he had the same idea. Grab. Oh shit, I actually did it? Fuck yeah! With 1 HP. I didn't know he was down that low. I was just trying to match him move for move. Whew. Oh, thank goodness. That did not go as tedious as I thought it would be. Whew. You have no idea how hard he is with Terra. I mean, I had more of an advantage because I actually now know Terra's strengths and his unique skills now. But back then, I died like almost the same amount, if not twice as much, because I didn't know any of his good skills or how to properly utilize him. But that just feels so good. Oh, that was a really fun fight. I don't care if people are mad at me because I was a little higher level than I probably should have been. That was fun. I'm never doing that again. Not with Terra. Because this slide sucks.
Aqua. Ven. One day, I will set this right.
And with that, we finally finished Terra's campaign. So, final thoughts on Terra's side of things. I think it's a pretty decent single story. Although Terra, I'm not the biggest fan of because he is an idiot. Thinking of a shoot first, ask questions later type of guy, and someone who doesn't really think too much, unless it's strength related, I guess. It's only until the later half of the game where he starts thinking for himself instead of just like listening to people as well. That's the thing, he just listens and it's like, okay, I believe you type of bullcrap. And he gets easily manipulated because of it. If he just like took a step back and listened, I'm pretty sure half of the things that goes on with him, like in terms of how bad things get, wouldn't be that bad. I mean, even in that last fight against Xehanort, he's listening to him and it's like, give in to the darkness, like, let your heart be blackened with anger. And he's just buying it, and you see all this darkness surround him. And it just, you know, makes him into the perfect vessel. And that's what he is now, a vessel for Xehanort. I still stand by what I said in that I think that his campaign is the weakest, not just story-wise, but gameplay-wise, because as you've seen in the beginning, I had such an awful time. I had to resort to using D-links, which I don't normally do. And I mean, I said I would do that anyways, but because I had to grind to get certain skills that I wanted, because you saw how good those skills were, I ended up not needing them, but I'm glad I showed some of them off. There are some D-links that transfer over to other characters, like some characters share D-links. Maleficent is a specific one for Terra, and Pete, I think. I don't recall that one actually. But I think everybody has their specific D-links. So the specific one for Ven I don't recall, but I can't show that off. But I'll try and show more off with Aqua when I get to her playthrough, which will be next. I'm not gonna say that it got fun because I grinded. I mean, it was fun for me because I like feeling like an overpowered whore. But at the same time, if you have to grind an over excessive amount just to have fun with a character, that's not something I would say is a plus. But I'm not going to say that because of that Terra should be crapped on. I mean, he does have his fun because he's a brute, and most of your time fighting in this game is usually by whacking things with your Keyblade. He does strike me as probably the best one out of that because he does so much damage. But I also like having fun with my commands, and unless it's certain commands like R Solemn or bigger commands with a wide variety of range like Quake and Meteor, I don't really have fun. I can't really rely on thunder and fire and stuff for projectiles for him unless it's Dark Firaja, but even then that move is really slow. He has his moment where it's fun, but that's only if I can get those certain skills like Sonic Drive and such that boost his range and speed. The one thing that kills it for me with Terra is his action command, specifically his slide ability. It's not, as you've already seen, it's not the most reliable dodging mechanic, compared to the other two, especially with Aqua, which I'll be showing off because her dodging mechanic is the best in the game. And I have no idea why. But with Terra's, I mean, I expect a bit more invincibility and less lag with it, and that's not what I get. I get a decent way to traverse through stages, like when I was backtracking to get all the treasure chests. But in terms of battle, I mean, you saw how that last fight went. It was dash away and dash forward, which is not bad in terms of mobility, but again, in terms of dodging, it's not my cup of tea. I rather just dodge and then counterattack if possible. I'm not gonna complain too much. Like I said, I did have fun with this playthrough. A part of me is a little sour that I did end up grinding a bit more, but what can you do? Like I said, I didn't expect grinding for certain commands to be such a, well, leveling grind fest. I do like a lot of his commands though. Dark Volley is one of my favorite shot locks. He has a few more, but I didn't unlock half of them. You saw how many different action command, not action, but like melee commands he had, and he's the best with them. Sonic Drive, the Chaos Drive, Geo Impact, Meteor, Quake. I mean, those are magic, but Brutal Blast. He has a lot of good area of effect moves, and that's something I like a lot. I used a lot of different thunder moves with Ventus because those were area of effect moves. Not only are they good against a whole bunch of unversed that are piled around you, but they're also good against bosses who like to either teleport or dash all over the place. So I'm glad that Terra had an answer to that in his own way, using rocks and darkness. His command styles are not my favorite though. Critical Impact, as you can see, I used that 155 times, is probably my favorite for him because it gives him more power, I believe, and it's quick. But like Rock Breaker, which is supposed to be the same, I feel is a little slower because he has to start off with a jump and then he drags his Keyblade on the ground, and it makes a nice effect, but it's kind of weak in my opinion. He has a blade mode form of sorts, which makes the Keyblade longer, but his moves are really awkward in terms of combos. And the Dark Impulse one is neat, but it's only good in my opinion against a single opponent. So in fighting a whole bunch of unversed, I feel it's kind of clunky, especially since the last hit tracks one opponent and does the most damage there, as you could see in the Xehanort fight. I couldn't activate it though, but that's okay because Xehanort's a bitch. But that to me was the hardest story fight. I mean, there's definitely harder fights than what I just went through. I'll be showing those off at the end of the Let's Play in either a bonus part or through a live stream, because I have beaten the bosses before, not the ones that were introduced in Final Mix, just the regular secret bosses, but those took me a long time to beat, and that was on the PSP, so I don't know how I'll fare here. I'll wait until I get to the end with Aqua. At any rate, I hope you guys enjoyed this Terra playthrough. If there's anything else I had to say, he probably has one of the best final boss battle themes. Rage Awakened, I believe, is the name of the song. Look that up if you got time. It is lovely, and it's one song I would include if Sora got into Super Smash Bros. I don't care if it's not his theme. He fights Terra in Kingdom Hearts 2, from what I can recall. Anyways, though, in my opinion, the worst is over. I make it sound like Terra's like just the worst thing imaginable. He's not. I just prefer the other two, specifically our next character and our last character, Aqua, the true Keyblade Master. So next time on Purple Plays Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, we'll be starting off Aqua's campaign, and I'll try not to limit it to the to the first world. I'll try and actually do the world she has to go through, and throughout her playthrough, we're pretty much playing the rest of the game as her. You'll see what I mean by that later on, because there's more to it than just, oh, it's her campaign. Not only will we be going through the game with her, we'll also be checking out the Mirage Arena as her, because I believe it'll hold more merit to play the Mirage Arena with her than it would have been with Ven and Terra. So anyways, guys, hope you're ready for that, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, and one last thing. I don't believe I mentioned this in Ven's playthrough. I may have mentioned it at the beginning of Terra's, but just in case I didn't, you want to save your files with the characters you beat, because there's a menu that pops up and it says that you want to keep these save files for later on when you complete all the different scenarios. And you do want to keep that because there is a final sort of episode. I know I don't mean to spoil it like that, but that's why they want you to keep it. If I believe that's the case anyway, so make sure you keep those save files. I know I'm like over halfway into the LP, but if you guys were following along with me and for some reason you're going in this blind, watching me, and you didn't save your file, I believe you can continue before the final boss, if at least you kept it from there. If you didn't, I think you have to play the whole game again. I don't recall. But at the very least, I hope you kept that last save before you fought your final boss. Go fight him again, beat him, then save the file. I think it'll tell you anyways, so I'm just reminding. Alright guys, I'll see you all next time.